Good morning. A couple people were asking about how to take screenshots of things that you might have plotted in Sage or GeoGebra and get them to a PDF file. So here's a really quick showing of that. I'm going to go to CoCalc. Let's do this in Sage. Remember, either create a project for the class or go to the project that you've already created. So I'll go here. And let's create a new file. I'm doing this mostly just to remind you how to use this particular tech. And I'll just call this polar plot sage WS. So I'm going to create a Sage worksheet, and I'm going to do a polar plot in there. Let's jump over to Copilot and ask it how to do a polar plot. I'll just ask it to do a relatively straightforward one, like, can you please give me some Sage code to plot the polar equation r equals 2 sine 3 theta, something like that. Okay, and I've noticed this particularly with Copilot, because Sage and Python are so closely related, it's often giving you Python code instead of Sage code. This is more complicated than it needs to be, and we need to remind Copilot to use the Sage context. So this code uses the matplotlib library, yada yada. You don't need to know any of this, but it is, if you're using Copilot, it's going to happen. Just say, can you please use Sage commands? And it comes back and gives the Sage commands. All right, even this is a little bit problematic, but we'll copy this, and you'll see. Let me use the copy button here. We'll copy this, we'll paste it over here, and we'll just try to execute it. Oh, I didn't want all of that. Let's go back and just copy the thing that I actually want. Okay, if I hit enter here, I have a feeling, or if I click run, I have a feeling it's going to crash. Yeah, so it's complaining that it doesn't know what the word theta means. Whenever you get something like that, it just means you forgot to declare the variable, and Copilot also forgot to declare the variable. So we're going to declare the variable using this syntax: var parenthesis quotes around the word and then close parenthesis. I'll run this block again, and we get a nice plot. Okay. Now, here's a plot that you've generated for your homework. You're trying to turn it into me, and I'm asking you for a PDF file. So let's do a screenshot, and Mac and Windows have their own ways of doing screenshots. I'll let you figure that out. Here I've got the, I highlight it. It's now in my copy buffer. I'm going to go over to my drive, and I'm going to create a new Google Doc. And as long as I haven't put anything else into my cut buffer, that figure should still be there, and I should just be able to hit Control V. And there it is. Now, you can, once you've got this in here, remember that I'm kind of asking you to talk a little bit about these things. So maybe underneath you would say, here is a polar plot of the equation, and I think there's a way to insert an equation here. Let's see. Yes, insert equation, and I'll do r equals, and I've already forgotten what it was. I think it was sine 3 theta. Yeah. Okay, here's a polar plot of the equation r equals sine 3 theta. Let me just go double check that. Looks like I had 2 sine 3 theta. So I'll put a 2 in there. Okay. I've got that. I also might, remember that I'm asking you to kind of give some description as well. So I might say, notice the 3 petals on this plot, and I'll let you kind of do more about that. So you've pasted your image, you've given a little bit of a description. Go up to File and click Download, and download as a PDF file. And make sure that you paid attention to where it went. In Windows, it's going to go into your download folder. So I'll close this, and let's go to my download folder here. There we go. There's the PDF file. You would probably want to actually give it a nice name, but I don't actually care that much because once it goes into Canvas, Canvas will manage it. That's the PDF file. That's the thing that you would upload to Canvas to accompany your homework PDF. Hopefully this helps.